There are no easy steps to follow when it comes to crafting your life purpose, but there are some general areas that I can point you in the direction of that is really going to make it a lot easier for you when it comes to creating your sense of purpose. So there is no 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you have it, but there's some general things to look at and do that can really bring about a deeper sense of purpose and a deeper sense of knowing what direction to move in life. So the first point I have is start by solving simple problems in your life. This is not to be underestimated whatsoever. The way that I began to cultivate a sense of purpose in my life, it started with cleaning up my diet. Just from that. That's so simple. It started with just eating healthier and learning to put the right foods in my body so that I can have the focus and clarity that I need to be greater. That is a really easy place to start with. You can start with building up an exercise routine, beginning to read books, learning how to get better in your relationships, learning how to get better with women or men, learning a little bit about finances, how to make a little bit more money, things like this, getting into personal development. So I'll tell you a little bit about my life. It started with eating healthy. That led to exercise. That led to meditation, led to reading, writing, making music, putting out content online. And then all this kind of changed. I began to really get into self-actualization, and then I wanted to make videos on that. And then on it goes. Now I'm into writing and a bunch of other stuff. Really, what is important about this is that I started with something simple. I noticed a problem in my life and I solved it. Something very easy to notice, just like a diet problem, or maybe you don't exercise enough, whatever it is. Maybe you feel a bit anxious at times, or maybe you don't have the focus you need. Maybe you have to build a healthier mind. You can learn to meditate, do some yoga. Basically, I would recommend getting your personal health in order. This is a fantastic place to start. Learn what it takes to build a healthy body, mind, and overall emotional system. The next point that I have is look into your interests. This is fairly simple. Just what do you do on the weekends? What do you do with your time off? And begin to actually figure out how you can turn these kinds of things into your life purpose. There's actually a lot of stuff that you can do with your interests, especially through the internet. If you have skills, let's say in shopping, for example, totally random. If you have some knowledge about shopping, you can share that on the internet, and then that can lead you to something else, which can lead you to something else. Let's say you have let's say you're interested in relationships and dating. That's something you pursue on your time off. You probably have some knowledge in that department, in that category. You can share that with people, especially if you've solved relationship problems in your life. These are just all examples. You actually have value. So really recognize that through your interests, you are actually building skills and can provide value. So it's not so much matter of you don't know what you like. I'm sure there's things that you like. There's definitely something that you like, that you know you like, something that intrigues you, something that makes you curious. 100% you have something like that in your life. You just need to figure out how to begin to leverage these kinds of things so that it can really take up more of your time. Maybe you can turn it into like a full-time passion, full-time job. You can maybe teach others how to maybe build skills in that area. So just notice what your actual interests are. Do you like sports? Do you like reading? Do you like, editing? And really, let's say you have none. Let's say you have no interests whatsoever. You have no clue whatsoever. Nothing interests you. You don't like anything. I would highly recommend just exposing yourself to more experience, exposing yourself to more information. So in summary, information and experience, these things are going to be insanely powerful for cultivating a deeper sense of curiosity around whatever, literally anything, any hobby, skill, pastime, anything. So pick up some books, read them. I have a free book list really all about life purpose, personal development, wellness, things like this. I have a book list. It's free. Check it out. Link in the description. It'll help you. You can check out the life purpose section of it. But really, I would highly recommend exposing yourself to new people, going out, trying new things, eat new foods, read books, watch various videos, and just try new stuff. Get out of your regular routine and actually just find something that begins to spark a sense of curiosity. But really, you can ask yourself probing questions as well, like, what do I even do with my time off? If you play video games, I'm sure you can probably like make videos related to video games. You can teach people. You can even maybe go on to make your own kinds of games. I'm sure if you want to be a video game designer, it's definitely very possible, especially with the internet and all the kinds of tools we have access to nowadays. These are all just loose examples. I'm not telling you to actually do any of this stuff unless, you know, one of them is something that you want to do. I'm just giving you loose examples that based off the experience that you have in life, based off the interest that you have, you naturally begin to build skills and accumulate some knowledge, at least some. And really, you need to focus in on that. You need to pay more attention to it and begin to intentionally cultivate a sense of purpose around your interests. This basically brings me on to the next point, which is just get the ball rolling. Do not hesitate to take action. Action can help create motivation and inspiration. So when it comes to like, oh, I have this interest, but I don't really know what to do, you know, it depends on the interest. This is kind of a broad topic, but just start taking action. Build more skills around that interest. Put information out on the internet. Start building an audience if you want to. Learn skills related to, let's say, once again, if you like video games, building your own kind of video game. If you like editing, learn more editing. If, let's say, like you want to build some kind of personal editing business, you can learn skills related to business, more skills related to editing, more skills related to handling clients, things like this. So you need to just leverage the things that actually mean something to you, and then just start taking action. Just start putting yourself out there. Start now. You do not actually need to do too much to begin taking action. Do not be perfectionistic about it. You can go back to some of my old videos. They're garbage. The quality isn't as nice, but over time, you just get better. You start, you screw up, and then you slowly adjust course as time goes on. The biggest problem is that you might just not be taking action towards the things that you actually really need to be doing. And this kind of goes full circle back to the first point, which is basically start solving problems in your life. Start taking action on solving some of the basic problems in your life. Learn to clean up your diet. Learn to meditate. Learn to build a clear, focused mind. Do things in your life that will help you to create clarity. Meditation, healthy eating, exercise, going for long walks, talking to like-minded people who are interested in life purpose and have a vision for their life instead of just kind of doing nothing and being mindless. So back to just getting the ball rolling. Do not hesitate to take action. Really, let's say, once again, you like video games. You can, I'm not saying you have to do this, but just upload some videos on video games. Just see where that takes you. Try new things. Just begin to put yourself out there. Go to conventions or something, some video game conference, things like this. Learn how to build your own game. Like I said, when it comes to crafting your life purpose, there are no easy steps. There's no like, do this 1, 2, 3. Because you have your own authentic purpose. I cannot sit here and tell you exactly what to do. I can't sit here and tell you have to go 1, 2, 3. What you have to do is build a healthy human who can figure this stuff out for itself. You need to build a healthy, clear mind that can automatically figure this kind of stuff out for itself. So in summary, start by solving simple problems in your life. Build a healthy mind, build a healthy body. Moving on is look into your interests. What do you care about? What do you actually find a sense of meaning in? What grabs at your attention a lot? If food grabs at your attention a lot and you love food, start to leverage this interest. There are people with food businesses on the internet. It's really not that complicated. And then that brings us on to the next point, which is just get the ball rolling. Start with an interest. It can be a very simple interest. If you love personal development, talk about it. If you love dating and relationships, talk about it. If you love video games, talk about it. You can literally just talk about your interests online, build, let's say, a following, and provide value to people. You can actually find a deep sense of meaning and purpose just out of that. So I'm not telling you that is exactly what you have to do. I'm just saying that you just got to start. You just got to start putting yourself out there and leveraging your interests. It's quite simple. And if you don't have interests, expose yourself to new information and experience. Don't be perfectionistic. When you start, you're going to mess up a lot. That's good because you just notice the mistakes you make and then you adjust over time. When it comes to crafting a life purpose, you're not going to have it all figured out. You're just not, okay? You just have to start somewhere, just start doing something, take some action, clean up your diet, go to the gym, leverage an interest, look into more interests, build some skills, just start, just get the ball rolling, just start, and then begin to put yourself out there more and more and more. If you want to put yourself out there, if that's what you really feel called to do, that's just something I feel called to do. A lot of people are more backstage kind of people. That's fine as well. Basically, you want to build self-awareness. You want to actually get in touch with your body. You want to get in touch with your mind. You actually want to be more aware of these things. Actively bring awareness into your body and mind. Observe your thoughts. You want to spend time meditating and getting in contact with yourself, getting into a deeper sense of awareness of yourself, because this is actually what's going to help you to bring about this deeper sense of purpose. You're not going to mindlessly create a deep sense of life purpose. It has to be conscious, it has to be intentional, and you have to actively do it. So don't be afraid, take action. Don't be afraid of what people are going to think of you. It doesn't matter. It just straight up doesn't matter at all. Just start putting yourself out there, leverage your interests, solve problems in your life, and increase self-awareness. That's it for this video. Any questions at all, let me know in the comment section below. Other than that, take it easy.